Thank God it's a great day. It's the day the Lord has made. My name is Pastor Chris, and you're welcome to the broadcast. We're running with the strength of purpose, and thank God you're with us, and you are not here by chance. We looked at Jeremiah 1. Let's go back to that Jeremiah 1 from verse 1. It says, The word of the Lord, the word of Jeremiah, the son of Hilkiah, of the priests that were in Anathoth in the days on the land of Benjamin, to whom the word of the Lord came in the days of Josiah, the son of Ammon, king of Judah, in the 13th year of his reign. It came also in the days of Joachim, the son of Josiah, the king of Judah, unto the end of the 11th year of Zedekiah, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, unto the carrying away of Jerusalem captive in the 5th month. Then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Before I formed thee in the womb, I knew you. And before you came forth out of the womb, I sanctified you, and I ordained you a prophet unto the nations. These are strong, powerful words. The Lord spoke to his prophet, and he's speaking to every one of us. He said, Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. That statement is mind blowing. It's mind blowing. Because the general assumption we make is that I came when my mom met my dad. Some will say, oh, it was just a chance thing. It was just a one night stand. But that's not how God sees it. That's not how God operates. He said, Before your mother met your dad, I knew you. You're not a product of chance. You were not created then. You were already in existence. You already exist in existence in God. He said, I knew you. So you need to understand the way God operates. When you begin to understand that you are not a product of chance, something changes in your life. He said, I knew you. That's what God is saying. So what if I died in the womb? That doesn't change anything. You will exist with him continually. Because before you entered the womb, you were there. He said, Before I formed in the womb, I knew you. That word is deep. I mean, you have a deep knowledge of who you are. You're a creature of purpose. You're a creature with a plan. You didn't just come by chance. That's what God is saying clearly about your life. Then he went forward and he made another awesome statement. He said, Before you came forth out of the womb, I sanctified. He said, I knew you before you came to the womb. When you were in the womb, I did a major job. He said, I separated you for a task. I consecrated you for something. I needed you to do something. You must understand that for every human life, there's something God wants of that life. There's a purpose to fulfill, there's a task to be done. Oh, many of us assume because if he's glamorous, then this man was ordained by God. What is important is what the person that created you in the first place, what he has, what he considers as mighty, is what is mighty. Jesus said that which is highly esteemed amongst men is an abomination to the Lord. So at times, what we celebrate, God doesn't really celebrate some of those stuff. What am I saying? You are an individual before God. You're a person before God, distinct, unique. He knows you by name. He knows you clearly. You are not a person of chance. You are well known by your maker. You are well known by your father. He said, Before I formed you, I knew thee. He said, I sanctified you. I separated you, consecrated you. Then he went forward. They said, right there in the womb again, he said, I ordained you. That means I set you apart. I released resource upon your hand. I placed my hand upon you and I set you apart for a task that you have to do for me. So while you were coming in the womb, where you were born, in the manger, in a bathing suit of a major hospital, with a traditional healer, anywhere you were born, regardless of the language you speak, you came out, a purpose came out. When you came out, a divine plan came out. When you came out, there was a divine mandate. He said, I knew you, I sanctified you, and I ordained you. So God was the one that did all the job. So I did everything. I knew you, I sanctified you, and I ordained you. I set you apart for a task. You say, Pastor Chris, what are you saying? You are here for a mission. You are not here by chance. You are here for a purpose. There's something crucial that only you and you alone will be able to fulfill. We will see more of that next week. God bless you and have a lovely week.